You
It
can
ain't live.
still do the intro video.
You know what? You goddamn right. You know
And you
what?
know what? Hey,
I don't want to
y'all,
do it.
on to the intro.
I
Boom.
don't even
Let's
want to
go.
because I don't like that song. Like I don't like the. Once I got my own, I'm gonna do my own. That shit is whack. It's tacky. What's going on, guys? My name is AD the Kingmaker. Welcome back to another episode of the Man Cave. I am here with my guest today, Tina Wolf, the intimacy coach. Tina, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful. We've had laughs already.
Absolutely. She thinks she's funny as hell. She a little funny. Tina, you were actually the first woman to make an appearance on the podcast. So congratulations to that. How's your
Thank
day
you.
going?
It's going great now. I love having first. Matter of fact, I was just talking about first this morning. My first marriage, my first virginity, my first experience being a wife, all kind of first. So today must be the day for first. So
I
yay.
love it. I love it. I love it. So can you tell the people who you are and what you do?
So I am a Uber driver full time, going to school,
Mm-hmm.
letting Uber pay for it for free
Mm,
while I'm building my intimacy coaching business back up
mm-hmm.
because I took a break for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
But what I mean by intimacy coach is I use my intuition to help people to build relationship with themselves and others the same way I did for myself.
I love it. I love it. So I knew you were an intimacy coach. I didn't know it was well, I knew you did that. Was it the tarot card readings or something spiritual?
Well, baby, I do all that. The
Okay.
cards, no
Okay.
cards, books,
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
If a piece of toilet paper gonna help us, we gonna read the toilet paper. We gonna do whatever
Got
we
it.
need to do.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Okay. I didn't know it was I like how you said you help people have better relationships with themselves and then with other that's exactly what it is that I'm here to do. And I realize now you're smart enough to know this too. And I think most people have not. How you treat yourself is a reflection of how others treat you. Right.
Yes.
And so people want
Yes.
to work on their marriage and work on their relationship. It's like, nah, nigga, work on yourself. Work on yourself. And
Can I
everything
say
else. Go for it. Go for it.
Let me say something on that because what you just said is you want to save your marriage. And that's how I got into this business. Back in
Mm-hmm.
2015, I was working on saving my then marriage because, I'm Elizabeth Taylor, the Black Elizabeth Taylor. I've been married a lot of times, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
relationships. So,
Yeah. Congratulations to you on that. Because
thank
most of these
you.
heifers can't get one ring. That's the truth. That's the truth. Most of them gonna die. Most cavemen died with dry dicks because they never got no coochie. Most, let's be real, most black women are gonna die. Most black women are gonna die single and
Oh,
alone because they were never able to secure at least one ring. I get
but
along with divorced women well because it means at least one nigga saw enough in you to say, you know what? I want to take her home. I want to drag her back to my cave. Do
you,
something
you,
cool.
you know what?
Anyway,
I'm
go
trying
ahead.
to
I
be
ain't gonna
like
cut you off.
Thanos. I need another one. But what I was gonna say was I got started in 2015 because my then marriage, we were separated and I wanted to do everything I could to save that marriage and I ended up
Mm-hmm.
saving myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got on this journey. And
Mm-hmm.
people didn't even what's so crazy is I this is when Facebook was new with the going live. And I was just like, I don't know, but I'm gonna just go live and I'm just gonna start sharing. And
Mm-hmm.
people already thought, oh, you got a degree, you know what you're doing, teach me and I'll pay you. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, pay me? Pay me for what? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know nothing. And they're like, but you know more than me. And that's how
Mm.
I got on this journey
Yeah.
because the one book, and I'll give you this one book and then I'm gonna give it back to you, I promise. There was a book called The Love Dare. And like I told you, I don't mind getting my information from anywhere. The Love Dare is a Christian based book. But let
Mm-hmm.
me tell you what,
Are
baby,
you
the
wait, wait, are
juice,
you a Christian?
I am not.
Okay. That's why you said that. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, the juice and the tea in this book changed my life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so it starts off with you telling you what to do to help your spouse in your marriage. And I'm like, okay, good, good. I'm gonna get my husband back. And then in the book, it said, now we're going to work on you. And I'm like, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's him. No, we
Ain't nothing
need to
wrong with me.
fix
Ain't nothing to be working
him.
on here. Yeah.
We need to fix him because he need to do what he need to do so he can come back here and be with me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the book started focusing so much on me. The book was hurting my feelings. It was hurting my emotions so deeply. Because I was like, this is not supposed to be about me.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The book helped me to save myself and see myself for who I really was. And
Mm.
although the marriage was not sustained, I did learn some wonderful things from that.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are.
Looking back at it, would you say y'all just weren't compatible and probably shouldn't have been married altogether? If you're being honest with yourself, because think about it.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Are we using profanities on this or
Yeah,
no?
I love it. Let it
Okay.
fly. Let it fly.
Okay. And he and I have had discussions about this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have kept his dick in his pants, we'd have been perfect.
No, y'all wouldn't. But I got you. I got you. I got.
No, seriously.
We've talked about that. We've talked about that.
Yeah, we don't.
Yes.
Yes, but seriously. That marriage was a different style of marriage. I actually brought him into the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Because
wait, for what? For what? Y'all, he need to keep in his pants. You need to keep in your. What's the lifestyle for?
Because we both enjoy having sex with other people during that time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a jealous type of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't mind. There were certain things that I didn't mind my man doing. Now, this wasn't my first experience bringing a man into the lifestyle, but it was the first time of me bringing a husband into the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And wanting to introduce him, because my dream used to be to have a sister wife.
Mm-hmm. So smart.
Until I became bisexual, then I was like, nah, we need to share. So, but back then, it was just
we need to share, as in. So when you said sister wife, you meant a platonic relationship, and then you're like, I became bisexual, so you're like, no, now I want to do stuff with her. So now it's not necessarily a sister wife. Got it. Okay.
Right. I can't be calling you sister, for that's incestuous. That don't.
I got you.
You're gonna be my wife too. That's it.
You know what? As attractive as that sounds, I don't think it's sustainable.
Not with the person that is not being honest. And that's why that particular marriage didn't work, because there were some people that were like, bro, she letting you do what you want. Like, why are you all she's asking you to do is just tell her. Because what I don't like is being tapped on my motherfucking shoulder. Oh, your man in my inbox, or I done had sex with your man. Or
got it.
I'm trying to set something up with somebody, and they telling me how you already in the box. That's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. I got you. That's so. Let's jump into the video, because I think this is going to give us more the audience more context. So I definitely want to deep dive more into that. So let's do that.
Okay.
Share screen. Here we go. And I want to make it smaller. We don't need all that. All right, there we go.
Right? She didn't. That fellas, I had to pull this book out again. Just been sitting there, just kind of pondering some things. I guess I really missed this chapter the first time. I don't know. I guess I did. But check this out. It says she doesn't really want to be number one, right? She doesn't want to be number one. It says a woman sometimes feels that if she's the most important thing in her man's life, however, big key word there, however, if she feels that she's the most important thing, then she feels her man has made her the number one priority, and it's not fully dedicated or directed to divine growth and service, right? So you make her number one, and now she feels like, what are you doing? Like, what are you gonna go out and accomplish some more stuff? What? I mean, you've got me. If I'm number one, there's nothing else. So like, what are we doing here? She gets bored with you, right? I was like, man, I've always strived to make my woman feel number one. And maybe I was doing it wrong, I guess. According to this book, I was. I just wanted to get y'all opinion. Look at it. So we read further. It says, although she would never admit it, she wants to feel that her man would be willing to sacrifice their relationship for the sake of the higher purpose, right? So, ladies, key in on this, ladies. Tell me what you think. If your man made you feel number one and he had you, would you feel like he's done driving? You know, he's done being the man that you thought he was going to be? I mean, tell me what you think, ladies.
All right. So first off, do you agree or disagree with that?
And you know, it's like I said earlier, I don't know, because I don't think I've ever felt like I was number one. So I can't relate. I don't know what
Do
that
you
feels
want to be
like.
number one?
I want to be the
Do
number
you want to
one
be the
woman.
main? Do you
I
want to
want
be
to
the
be
main
the
priority in a man's life, above his family, above his purpose, above other women? Do you want to be a man's number one priority?
I mean, when you say it like that, I mean, I would want to be his number one main priority when it comes to our marriage. But I always want a man to be in his purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess for me, it like a feeling is one thing, and that now if it's just everything is about me, and that's why I say I can't relate. The closest that I can come to, which is what I shared to you, was the same husband that I'm talking about, right? I call him number 4. You know, number 4, when he got me, he was like, "I got you. You're my trophy," and he would call me his trophy wife. And of course, you know, on his arm when we go out and we do all those things, yeah, it's great. It's
Do you know what that
wonderful.
means?
But
Do you know what that means when he
what's
calls you his
that?
trophy wife? It means
What's
you're the
that?
first baddie he ever had. You're the most beautiful woman he's ever had, and he don't know how to handle it.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Because he's doing too much.
What you
Like
mean he doing too
if he
much?
was used to having trophy lookalike wife, like beautiful women, he wouldn't have made such a big. I got you. Now I can complete. Now I can now I can make it look like on the outside what I want to make it look like on the outside. Fuck, damn what it is on the inside. I can get the
Yeah, because the
rewards and the
inside was shit.
recognitions from the people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You were the most beautiful woman he's ever dealt with, and he didn't have any experience. That's what that means.
Well, that sucks. Because I used to tell him I don't like being a trophy wife if this is what this is.
You signed up for it. But then
I
again,
didn't.
in your defense, he probably got you acting one way and then started acting differently once he got you.
Yes, because the things we agreed to, I feel like he tried to gaslight me into I didn't say that. And I'm like, but you did. And then you got me and then you changed.
It was manipulative. What?
Very.
It's almost like dealing with a fucking female, huh? And so let's talk about the comments. So let me give my comment on this, and then I want to talk about the conversation we had in the DMs, right?
Okay.
So the headline of the book says she doesn't really want to be number one, right?
Right.
I tell my clients all the time, and there's probably a more elegant way to say this, but I like being crass a little bit. It does not matter what a woman wants, period. Okay. Now that's not 100% true. There's a more elegant way to say it. But what I'm saying is when we start to use the word want, let's talk about a person who's horribly overweight, like my 600-pound life type of woman, right? And you see her, you know, living her life, doing what she wants to do, or at least on the TV. And it's like, the question is, she goes to the doctor. The doctor says, "Hey, lady, you need to change your life or you're going to die. You need to change your diet or you're going to die," right? Yeah. And she goes back home and she starts eating Twinkies and Ho-Hos and all that. It's like, from one perspective, you can look at her and say, "Oh, she wants to die," based on her actions. But then if you listen to her words and she's like crying to her boyfriend, "I don't want to die." Well, then now her words make it sound like she doesn't want to die. So when we start to use the word want, it's very confusing. It's like your actions say you want one thing, your words say another. So that being said, if we throw the word want out, it becomes a lot easier to have the conversation. Right. So what I say is, it doesn't matter what she wants. It matters what she responds to. So what does she respond sexually to? Does she respond sexually to a man who lies to her? Because women vote with their vagina. Period.
Facts.
Women vote with their vagina. I don't want to hear nothing about this. When old boy, who was it, Harry Styles, whoever the fuck the white guy is, start wearing dresses and he's so masculine. He's so give him some coochie then. Give him some coochie then. If you're not getting them coochie, it's all lip service. I don't want to hear it. So they vote with their vagina. So what gets her vagina going? That to me is a better barometer than what she wants. And so I think this book is right. It's saying that if you make a woman your everything, your number one priority, you put her at the center of your world, that gets her dry. That makes her feel unsafe, because it's like, why are you so obsessed with me? Why don't you have your own life? What's going on with you? Why are you so needy? Why is it that if I leave, you were perfectly fine before I got here. Now, if I leave, your whole world falls apart. Right? And it's because this nigga's become because he loves you, because that's what love does. That's what love does. Love makes you to some degree dependent on the person who you love. Right? This is why I tell my clients, it's important that your wife love you. Right? You have some love for her, but let her be in love with you, because it's attractive when a woman is needy. It's unattractive when a man is needy.
But I want you to need me a little bit.
See, but it don't matter what you want. It
I
matters what
want you in
your vagina.
But that's not fair though, because it should matter.
Biology is not fair.
Want.
Biology is not fair.
Let me tell you something. So I have been turned out by some ugly men. Okay.
What do you mean by turned out?
Meaning I've had some men in my life that I would not normally give a second chance at, or what you call my vagina getting excited about. Okay. Like, she's not like,
yeah.
Like there is nothing about this man.
Visually.
You know what I'm saying? Visually speaking, there's nothing like about now. When I say turned out, meaning this man has done and or said something so convincing to me that I look past all of that. I'm talking about trips back and forth to go see this man.
Wow.
Sitting in the hotel for a whole weekend, not wanting to move. Yes, digmatized by an ugly dude. Okay. And he wasn't doing anything. He just happened. It was crazy how it happened, but that's a story. Long story short, he got me, right? Okay. Some of that was vagina, but some of it was also his conversation. Conversation is huge to me. So, you know.
What was it about his conversation? Was he wasn't needy, I'm assuming, in his conversation?
Well, this was in my 20s.
Yeah.
He was telling me that he needed me, and I wanted to hear that at the time.
Got you. Do you think was he honest, or do you think he was?
Yeah, he needed my pussy. He didn't need me though.
What kind of things? Okay, looking back on it, did you enjoy the experience? Let's start there.
Initially in the beginning, I did enjoy it.
Okay,
I did enjoy it.
How long was this relationship?
It wasn't even a relationship. I thought it was a relationship. It probably lasts like a few months, and then I found out that because he was in the military, and I found out that he had to go home for an emergency, and the emergency was he was getting married. But he wanted me to still see him, and then that's when I broke it off, because I don't want nobody else, man.
Got it. Interesting. Ownership, possession, slavery. Okay, I got you.
It is not slavery. It is agreement.
You said somebody else's man. That man does not belong to nobody.
Well, first
that man
of
is his own sovereign being.
No, not if he's married. He's not, sir.
No. I get it. He's coupled, but he's not. He does not belong to anybody. If anything, the wife belongs to him.
Well, let me tell you, no. Ding ding. No. Sir, we belong to each other in this motherfucker.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works. That is, well, then I don't want
because if I have a woman
together.
That's your ego now.
Together.
If I meet a woman
Together.
and we're dating and doing the things, and then
He said it's
now
my
we're
ego.
married, and I put
Mhm.
my last name on it, you are now mine because you're my property because you have my name. Now, if you no longer want to be mine, no problem. Get my name back. Go out here and do what you want to do.
I don't mind belonging to my husband, but
Mhm.
he also belongs to me.
So he's property.
We belong into each other.
That don't even make sense. So that's like saying my house belongs to
We're
me and I
making
belong to my house.
agreement. Here's the thing: we are making an agreement. Let me say it a different way. We're making an agreement to be
Mhm.
together.
Yes.
Now, if you want to ixnay the property part, cool. We're making an agreement to be together.
Mhm.
And we're also creating boundaries for each other. Now, if
Mhm.
one of us is not sticking to the boundary,
Mhm.
this is where the problem comes in.
Mhm.
You get going, and me not even knowing that you have another woman, and you going to get married and come back and telling me, oh yeah, I'm married, but we can still see each other. And
Yeah.
she does not have to know.
Got it.
Right there, that is not an agreement that I'm up to, because she don't know about me.
Mhm. And what does that mean to you?
That means that you're going to be deceitful with me also, which you
Got it.
already
Got it.
have.
So you a lying ass nigga. You're not courageous. You're not honorable because you sitting here lying instead of just telling it like it
Correct.
is. Yeah. Agreed. And the only thing, and this is where I think religion and therapists and all those other ways of helping people have better relationships fail. And you may not agree with this, but you can make an agreement. You can make a goddamn agreement with yourself. You could say, hey, I'm gonna get in the gym on January 1st. Plenty of people make these agreements with themselves on December 25th. And they say, come January 1st, I'm gonna really do it. By February 2nd, they out of there. 97% of gym goers,
Because they lack discipline to the agreement.
Sure. You could say it that way. I think it's just there's giving a commitment or saying I'm gonna do something, and then there's dealing with the feeling of I don't want to do it all the goddamn time. Eventually, that feeling is going to give in. It's going to win. You're not going to beat that feeling every goddamn time. So,
for facts, I agree with that.
So, when we talk about getting married and especially getting the state and paperwork and contracts and all that involved, and it's like your nature is that men and women. Our nature is that of path of least resistance. That's how we are. We are lazy creatures at heart, period. And so people are like, oh, you need to be disciplined. That's not my nature, my nigga. It's not. If I was so, like, think about it. You go to the grocery store to get your groceries?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Why not? Do you eat chicken?
Yes.
Why not just go and farm or hunt chickens and then kill it and eat it and pluck it and eat it? Why
that's not my ministry. That's not my purpose.
Okay, so your path of least resistance says somebody else has already found it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Plucked it, killed it, and
Yep.
I'm gonna just show you it's the path of least resistance. Now I could shame you and say, well, you not disciplined enough to go kill your own chicken.
And I'm gonna agree with you.
Kill no goddamn
100%.
chicken. I got stuff to do. We got content to make.
I
right?
believe in delegation. I believe in delegation.
So what I'm saying is
everything.
Yeah. I can agree to love you and be with you. And this is my situation. I could agree and be like, hey, I'm a one-woman man, right? When things are going well. And then as things start to get better and my eyes start to open and my horizons start to expand, it's like, you know what? I was telling the truth when I told you at that moment I'm a one-woman man. However, I've now come to the conclusion that's not true. I want some extra coochie. So what we gonna do about it?
And that's an honest conversation.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with a honest conversation. What I have a problem with is we don't have the conversation, and then I find out that you made the decision on your own. That's where I have the problem. But
yes. That's what we were talking about. So when you sent that video and I said the thing your husband did was lie and put on a facade, he didn't let you choose. Meaning, I had this lady when I was selling life insurance. She was saying how she was dating or married to some guy, and he cheated, and she was upset. Not that he cheated. She was like, "You robbed me of my own choice. You robbed me of my autonomy."
Yes.
She was like, "You could have just let me know, and I might have stayed. I might have kept fucking with you." But most men are not courageous enough to say that. That's just what it is.
That's the problem, honestly, because they fear
mm-hmm,
that if I tell you that,
mm-hmm,
because of the societal standards of
mm-hmm,
monogamy, if
mm-hmm.
I tell you that, you're going to leave me. But
Yes.
that is not true. If you want to go according to percentages, look at Mimo and Paw Paw and Modi and all them. You don't think them women with them men 40, 50 years and them men did not step
But
out?
it's
And
different.
although those
They couldn't
women,
have bank accounts and credit cards and things like that. So
it
it's a little
doesn't,
different.
I'm going to say yes and no. I'm going to say yes and
I'm
no.
agreeing with you though. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. I'm going to say yes and no, because guess what? Mom might have said, okay, I can't go nowhere, but how about I'm finna get what they used to call it back in the day? They made a song about it, the cleanup man, right? Something like that. So she going to get her little thing on the side too, because she can't go nowhere, right?
We can't both be cheating on each other, but go ahead.
Yes,
go ahead.
we can. There's listen to
toxic.
the old school songs, baby. She like, oh, you out doing your thing, office, go do my thing too, because guess
Somebody's
what?
finna get shot. Somebody finna get shot. This is dangerous at this point. And you cannot do this. Let me say.
Yes, I can. Because let me tell you something. No, let me say
You
something.
need to be sexually disciplined, Tina. You can't be doing that with the cleanup man.
Baby, let me tell. Okay, story time. Boyfriend number 3. Okay, I think it's a boyfriend. 1, 2. I think it's boyfriend number 2. Boyfriend number 2. So, boyfriend number 2. Young man. This was my first young man. I love me some young men. Love. Oh my God. I love me some young men. And they always think I'm their age or younger. Okay. At this time. This in my 20s. Baby, I was like, I want you. And he was like, I don't want to. And I was like, I don't care. So I made it mine. So you know what happens with that, right?
Wait.
Of course, he's gonna go do what he wants.
He said, "Who said I want you?"
I did. I told him I want you.
And I'm also curious, what is it about? How old were you at this time?
Let's see. I was 28.
And what is it that's so attractive about a younger man? Like, I get the older ones who are established, who have the money and the trappings. Like, what is it about the younger man that makes you say, I love that?
I mean, I can tell you now, but back then I wasn't even looking. Again, I wasn't even looking at him. He was just, now he wasn't ugly or nothing, but I just didn't want to look at. I mean, I was just like, boy, I will eat you up. You know the stuff cougars talk about. You know, even though the age was not that big of a cougar thing, but still, you know, older women, we gonna talk our smack. Boy, you can't handle it, right? And that nigga turned me out. That little young thing. He turned me out. He did things to me I had never had done to me before. Okay. By the older men, because at that point, I was, you know, you grow up, the man's supposed to be older than you. You're not supposed to date anybody younger. And then so he put the thing on me so tough, and I was like, look, you just gonna be my boy toy. And then after a while, I was like, you sharing my dick with too many people. I just want you to myself. And he was like, but I don't want to do that. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be with you no more. And I ain't even give you no more coochie. So of course, what he gonna do? Because he want to keep his good thing too, right? So he gets with me and then he cheats. So
you coerced him to be your man. Got it. Understood.
Nah, I straight told him. He didn't have no choice. You either here or you not.
Ultimatum. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Which is not the man who gives into an ultimatum is not the kind of the man who gives into an ultimatum is not the kind of man you respect.
Correct.
I've been there and done that. I've been there and done it.
I love dominating that young man. I love telling him what to do and all that. But guess what? I'm sorry. I'm a different kind of woman.
I appreciate the honesty because these are the things that men need to understand. Like they don't understand that.
I would not tell you this back then because I didn't know what I was doing. But, you know, being 54 now and looking back, I was emotionally abusing that man. I was emotionally abusing that man. Anyway, so one day he kept telling me that he was going to go over to his boy house. And he went over to his boy house. And I followed him. This how you know the dick is good when you follow a nigga. Individual man.
No, you use your word. Him. Be you.
Man, look. Not I followed and I saw you with, I said, oh, I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I look like this. I went and got 3 dicks on the side. I had one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and came home in enough time to cook dinner for him, clean my pussy, and say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" when he walked through the door.
Is that because you were doing it out of spite?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ran your body count out of spite. That shit don't make
Every time he said, no, I kept 3 on rotation.
Oh
I
my
kept 3
God.
on rotation. So every time he say, I'm going to the homeboy, I said, okay. And this, I'm going to call one. If one don't answer, the second gonna answer. If the second don't answer, the third. Out of 3 of them, somebody gonna answer.
Mm-hmm.
They were all my sex slaves, if you want to say it, or as nowadays we call it submissive.
Pause. I just want you to understand, because I don't think women get this. That is a perfect life to have as a man. As a man, if you had 3 women, you can call at any point in time. You know, one of them gonna pick. men would just stay there. No man would ever get married. Like, you don't understand. Like, that is hallelujah. Yes, I submit. I mean, commit to you for what? Get off the rotation. Someone else on. Y'all are living hyper masculine lives and having. If men could play places with women, they would have a great. Let me tell you, y'all live the best lives.
But there are more women out here that are like me. The problem is, stop lying. Be honest.
Mm-hmm.
There are women out here that are like me. They're like, be honest and tell me what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I'm gonna tell you what I want too. The problem is, the men want that, but they don't want you sharing your punani, and you can't do that. Well, you can. It's called monogamous poly relationship, where the one person is monogamous to just you, but you can go do whatever the fuck you want, and I'm okay with that. But don't be mad at me when I say, "Oh, you about to go see Keisha? Shit, I'm about to go see Ray Ray. I'll be right back. What time we get back?" Don't be upset with that, because guess what? If you're my main, that means nobody is going to be able to satisfy me like you can. Period. They could turn me sideways, on the wall, this and all that. But you and I are going to have, you're my main, we're going to have that connection.
Here's the problem, though.
Sex.
The man who would agree to that, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm 100%. But the man who agrees to that, you're not going to respect.
That's not true. I will respect you if you're honest.
Wait, no. Well, put it this way. I take that back. Let me take it back. The caliber of woman, the caliber of man that a woman want, that all women want, is not going to agree to an arrangement where I'm committing to or making a woman a main who is also having sex with other men. Like, a certain level of man will agree to that, but it ain't going to be like the top tier niggas. It's not, because that's like saying, there's a Ferrari right there, and there's 2 types of men. There's a man who's going to just buy the Ferrari outright, park in his garage, drive it around town. And there's another man who's like, okay, here's a contract written by Uber, and I got to share this Ferrari with 30 other niggas, so I get it once a month. Like, those are 2 different type of men. Like, I'm not going to put all my love and affection and attention into this car if I'm sharing it with 29 other niggas. It doesn't, because I don't have to. Now,
I agree.
There's another type of guy who's like, hey, I'll be with you and I'll hang with you, and I'm also going to hang with her and her and her and her and her. And yeah, you do what you want to do. But that man he's not super invested in you. That's why he allows this kind of dynamic. Because let's say you get pregnant. But how do I know if it's mine or one of the other 29 niggas?
Well, shit, it's always a DNA test.
What I'm saying is,
but here's the thing. Don't be like, sign the contract and be like, I'm going to share this car with 29 women. But you can't share the car with none of the niggas.
Understood. I got you. Here, can I tell you the other part of accountability that women are not taking with this? And I don't even think you realize it. Remember earlier we said women vote with their vagina, right?
You said that. I was
agreed. Okay, fine. Women vote
I
over
mean,
their
we
vagina. I
can.
can't.
It's more to it, but we can.
If
One
you
aspect,
keep
I
giving
will
your
agree. One
vagina,
aspect.
if you keep giving your vagina to lying ass niggas, you're voting and telling men that lying works to get my vagina.
This is facts. Okay, that's facts.
That's it.
That's facts.
That's it.
I can't argue with that.
That's just what it is. And so, like,
I
men
can't argue with that.
lie
But there's
because
more
it
to it, though.
works. It works.
It does work.
It's
It
actually
does
harder,
work.
in my opinion, to get coochie because I'm out here doing it. It's actually harder to get coochie and tell the truth. It would be easier for me if I lied. If I lied and said I ain't got no wife, oh, it'd be different. But soon I've seen women hit on me, flirt with me, and then they realize I got a wife, and they're like, "Oh, I don't. That's somebody else, man." I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't nobody's property. What you talking about? I don't belong to nobody." But like, they want to be told the truth too. But then they want to have their own. They want too many things. They want too many things.
Here's the thing, and this is what I told ex-husband number 4, because hey, you're gonna hear me refer to them as numbers because I'm protecting the identity.
I love it. Keep going. Keep going.
Of the not so innocent and but number 4, he chose somebody to over me, right?
Mm-hmm.
She thought all that was glitter was gold.
Mm-hmm.
She found out it wasn't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They not together no more.
Mm-hmm.
He done got somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You still not happy. Why did you get with somebody who doesn't know your nature? Now he has regret because he's like, man, I should have stayed and worked it out with you.
I shouldn't have been a lying ass nigga. But it's because lying works short term.
But he admitted to me, he apologized to me and admitted to me that he just wasn't mature at that level at that time. And I said, well, now I'm not gonna let you take the whole fall because I have to take responsibility for my part too.
An accountable woman, where? What?
Hey, this took time though. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I just been this way my whole life. It took to my 40s to get like this. It took to 2015. What is this? 2026. So I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby in accountability. I even apologize to men. I apologize to men.
What?
I take accountability. What?
That's crazy.
I think, man, I mean, I did a whole, okay, see now you just unlocked a whole bunch of doors. Stay focused, Tina. Stay focused, focus. I told him, why did you choose somebody that does not accept the lifestyle that you want? I told him that what he needs is a monogamous poly relationship. He needs a woman that is mono and that is also asexual. She could take sex or leave it. She don't give a fuck. She just want to be the main one in the house. She don't care what the fuck you do outside as long as you come home. That's honest. That is being honest. That's what he needs because he wants to have a main person that he can keep an emotional connection to, but he don't need to have a emotional connection to get his dick sucked because that's what he likes. He don't need to have that. You know what I'm saying? Choose who's gonna be in alignment. And you chose somebody that you was connected with, but you also lied again and said you wanted to be in a monogamous relationship with this person. And then maybe y'all could spice it up by doing, the lifestyle stuff, but that's not true to who you are. And he's afraid to be that person because he works in corporate America. And he one of the top dogs. So how would that look? And I'm like, but it ain't here's the thing. It's your relationship and sex life is nobody's business.
Sound like he needs some coaching. Sound like he needs to go to the 30dayfix.net and tap in so he can get the outcomes that he wants.
He's not ready. That's the problem. He don't want to. He don't want to fix it. Because I told him that. I even told him I would help him. I said, I know you best already. You know what I'm saying? he just told me at the time he just wasn't ready. And I feel like this is going a whole nother level, and I'm gonna try to keep it surface level by saying this. Sometimes people in my business, what I have found out, sometimes people don't want to fix the problem because they want to continue to be the victim. And if I fix it, then I can't be the victim. And if I can't be the victim, then I can't get compassion. If I can't get compassion, then I can't have a pity party. And then I have to take accountability for what I did to myself and others. So I'm going to stay in this so that I can continue to not only punish others, but punish myself, because I deserve to be punished by myself for the things that I've done.
That sounds like self-hatred. I think most people, especially men, especially black men, hate themselves. Very, very deep level. Very, very.
And I will say this, and it's not by choice. I've always been, now some sexual escapades is not, but the men that I've been in marriages or long-term relationships with, they have all been black. That is not by design. That is just black men. Yeah, black men approach me. If I think I've only had one white man to ever approach me like in the way of a relationship, but I was with somebody at the time. So it didn't, hindsight 2020, I should have did it. I'd probably be a different woman right now. But I could tell that man really liked me and loved me, and he didn't even have no vagina. He didn't. I didn't even give him no vagina. He just loved who I was as a person.
Yeah, you would have ran over that nigga, guaranteed.
Oh man, he was beautiful. He was such a beautiful soul. I could have had a lot of his babies, but I digress. So, but I chose to stay with the nigga that was cheating with me. That's what I did.
Say it again.
I chose to stay with the nigga that I
had this wonderful guy with a beautiful soul who really wanted me, who I didn't even have to give vagina to. But I said, no, I'm going to stay with the nigga who's cheating on me.
I'm going to stay with the toxic nigga that runs from me. In my 20s, and I've had to temper that down because shout out to all us women who have the high sex drives, who men out here talking about they woman won't give them none. But with this guy, he was my first boyfriend after my first marriage. And this nigga used to run from me. You ever seen that the Looney, I think it's Looney Tunes, where you have Pepe Le Pew and the little cat, and the cat be trying to get away, from Pepe Le Pew? Like, oh my God. That was me with him.
Hey, Pepe Le Pew. Oh, wait. Was that the skunk or was that the romantic one?
Either way, yes. You know what I'm talking about.
Got it.
And so I used to, as they say, force my way. On you finna go somewhere? I'm gonna grab your pants. I'm gonna grab your meat.
Toxic. And here's the thing. As toxic as this group of women are, God bless them. We need these women. Everybody can't be Michelle Obama, old boring ass.
You see that word? That's what we were talking about earlier. Need.
Well, baby, I love them. God, I love that baby, your daddy fucked you up. Come here. Come with me.
Your daddy fucked you up. Come here.
But okay, I want to jump into this next video, but before I do,
go ahead.
I want to say this. Because thank you for being here, because I just want men to understand, like, a lot of these guys are good guys, they're good husbands, but what you just said was there was a good guy who was a beautiful soul, all this other shit, right? But I chose the guy who cheated on me. I think that's one way to that's one perspective to look at it.
I'm 54 now. I don't want that. I want the beautiful guy now.
I think that's one perspective.
Back then I didn't.
That's one perspective.
You're right.
I think that's other perspective.
That's majority of women though.
Yes.
We do that.
Yes. Here's the thing. And I don't necessarily think it's wrong. My perspective is you chose to continue dealing with the man who your vagina wanted. That's it.
I feel sorry for that man too, because he used to run from me.
Your desire for him was here, and the other guy, your comfort level with him was here, but your desire for him was here. And the fact that he came in so blazing hot, like, oh my goodness, you're amazing. It's like men who get a lot of women don't do that. Like, basically, like the same reason that you like him is the same reason you don't like him, because it's like this is cute and this is beautiful and this is sweet, but like you're doing too much. Women want men who make them earn them.
Now, I didn't think he was doing too much, but I did think his timing was bad. I'm like, I'm in a whole relationship. And he was like, this dude got you walking from the bus stop with your kids, and he has 2 cars sitting outside. He has 3 cars.
He was
2
dogging
sitting
you out.
outside.
God damn.
I'm bringing you home. I'm picking up your kids. I'm even giving you extra money, buying your kids food. Like, he was doing all the things. But in my mind, I'm like, again, I'm like 23 at this point. I don't know shit. At this point, I'm going, but you know, when you're with somebody, you just don't give up on them and quit. And he was like, look, I'm fixing to go into the military. I'm gonna do career. Like, and this was a very soulful.
Wait, pause. Do you have any pictures of you in your 20s?
Yeah, I do.
Please send them over, because I just you must have looked like Beyonce or something, because the stories you're telling, like, for a guy to be willing to do that, to pick you and your kids up from the you had to, because he's not doing that for an average looking woman. You see what I'm saying? Like, this nigga sounds ridiculous. He sounds crazy, and I just want the record to show there was a guy whose his level of effort was a 10, and you was fucking on a nigga whose level of effort was a 2. So it's like, it's not effort that creates desire.
But the boyfriend I was with when I was 23, the reason why I liked him is because I could dominate him. I learned about dominating in my first marriage.
Mm-hmm.
The men, sometimes y'all want a woman to take it. Like, you want her,
it makes you feel
desired.
Yes.
Right? And that's when I learned the power of head and the power of the coochie.
Yes.
Especially head, because again, I'm 54. So you got to look at, in the 80s, the women that were giving head, a little history lesson for my experience. In the 80s, the women that were giving head were nasty hoes. They were not respected for their craft. We're in 2026. Women are respected for their craft now.
Let's go back to the old days. Let's go back to the old days. I'm tired of these respectable women who don't know how to give no goddamn head. Don't nobody want that.
You know,
sucking dick is a life skill. It's a life skill. It'll take you far. So far.
I'm not gonna let you pull this out. I'm gonna tell a story. No. So what I'm gonna say is,
tell the story.
You know what? Being recorded for quality assurance.
You ain't even got no story to tell. Don't worry about it. We just move to the next video.
I got plenty. Yeah. Let's just.
Damn, I tried to pull the story out.
That's a nighttime video. That's a nighttime video. Okay, I'll tell you a real quick one. We're gonna keep it less than 60 seconds. 60 seconds on the clock. Okay.
Go ahead.
Once upon a time, me and ex-husband number 4 had a party, and when we had a party, there was a man there who I always had a crush on, but I never did anything. I finally had an opportunity to give him head. I gave him head. The nigga jumped up off the couch, and I was like, like, what the? And I was like, ooh. And then his girl pulled me to the side, and his girl said, look, I normally don't let my man get head at these parties, because now you're going to have to teach me how to give him head like that.
Yes.
And I didn't know that. And this mouth is bad, because I do research. I ask men what they want.
So simple. These bitches don't care what men want.
When I first started doing my research in my 20s, and I didn't give head to all these men and fuck all these men, but I am very much a sociologist and did not know it. But I would ask men, how do you like your head? And the number one answer would be like, shit, any way you want to give it to me. This is in the 80s.
They didn't know.
And I'm like, no, what do you want? And there's this one guy, I was really attracted to him, and I was like, how do you like your head? He like, whatever way. I said, I tell you what, since you don't know, I don't know either, and I'm leaving. He was like, no. And I'm like, well, you need to tell me what you like. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you like. You know, you cannot give head to every man the same way. What worked for this man will not work for this way. And women don't think about that. They just say my mouth game is the bomb, and it may be, but it's just like with a man. The way he ate her coochie and the way he eat your coochie is two different things. You may be a master at making that woman come. You might even make me come, but I like this thing better. You know what I'm saying? So if a man couldn't tell me how he wanted the head, I wouldn't even fuck with him, because I'm gonna tell you what I want.
But see, so check that out. Pause. Do you understand how much head you would have to get, or how submissive and how much of a pleaser your woman would have to be consistently for you to even figure out what you like enough to be able to communicate that to another woman? They don't know, because they don't. It's almost like if you've never been on a cruise, you ain't never seen an ocean, you ain't never seen a beach, and someone's like, "Well, tell me what your favorite cruise is. Tell me what your favorite." Nigga, I don't. There's no way.
So we finna cruise today, because you gonna tell me, or you ain't going on the cruise.
Let's get to this next video. I was gonna do two more. I'm gonna just do one more, because this has been a great time. This has been great.
Okay,
it's been great. I'm gonna do this other one. How do I say this name? Kasha Vanessa Johnson. I like her. My audience seems to like her, so I'm going to continuously do reactions to her content. Let me put her on screen real quick. And she is a sexpert.
And you know you about to come what you do. You be like this, because you know that shit about to happen. You back it up a little bit, you slow it down. So I always tell women, if you're not trying to make him come, switch technique at that point, right? Bring your hand up to the tip. That's when you want to go start licking on his balls. But if I'm trying to make you come, I'm actually starting at your balls. Before I put your dick in my mouth, I'm starting at your balls, because that's where your semen starts. So I'm gonna build up the arousal of the semen. And once I can tell that your balls is nice and full, I'm gonna start working my way up to your head. I'm going to focus at the tip. I'm gonna give you a little bit of tricks and motions. I'm gonna give you a little bit of that kind of action and bring it in. I'm gonna pop my lips on the tip of your dick, all of that type of stuff. But when I'm ready to make you come, I'm gonna get consistent. Same motion, same pattern, same suction.
I'm sorry. When the nigga get to rubbing his chin, it's just shit.
I'm just like, I'm zoning in. I'm listening to what she's saying. I'm like,
come on, let's go. Let me finish it. Let me finish it. Hold on.
Oh, finish it. Yeah.
Right. So.
Yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yo, do me a favor. What's wrong with you? Yo, let me get some. Why you be doing shit like
I'm sorry.
Wait. Yo,
I'm sorry.
Yo, you got any
I'm being
extra
honest.
Really like doing it like she's teaching the class.
Because that's what you have to understand.
Wait, can y'all hold? You got extra shorts? No. So I gotta go in with nothing in my underwear?
Come on, no, but for real, like I'm talking. Okay, for my guys and my lady, I'm gonna be more fun with it. I'm gonna be slapping your dick on my face. I'm gonna be
correct.
Let me tell you, that woman and women like her. Look, y'all are God's gift to earth, and you are welcome on this platform at any given time. Okay, Tina, what are your thoughts on that? As an intimacy coach, look, here's my thing. I swear, I'm not trying to be funny.
No,
I think that
I would definitely sign up for her class, even with over XYZ amount of years of experience, because you can never learn enough.
Yes,
you know, she knows something, and there are a lot of women that know something that I don't know. And men be surprised when I tell them this. And I don't know if it's a turn on or turn off to them, but I don't know when you coming. I don't care. If I'm gonna give you head, I'm giving you head for me. It is not about you. It is about me and the dick in the room. Like the way she's describing what she's doing, I'm like, yeah, check, check. Okay, yeah. But I'm focused on pleasing myself in the situation. And I feel like if I'm pleasing myself,
you're gonna have more fun and enthusiasm, which is gonna mean he's gonna be pleased by your
I have ex-husband number 4. That was part of the way that I got him. If I'm listening to music, we're gonna be there all day. If I'm listening to music, but if it's quiet in the room, it's gonna get real boring for me. I need music playing. And I had a 45-minute CD, and we had to change CDs. And the man was so relaxed. The man was so relaxed. He fell asleep. I mean, I had the strobe light on and everything. It's like one of his favorite stories to tell. And I was just doing my thing. And he woke up and he said, "You're still there." I said, "You want me to stop?" He said, "No." And he went back to sleep. And he woke up, and I got some of the best dick of my life when that man finally woke back up. He was just like, my whole body relaxed, right? And to me, for me, the goal of pleasuring a man and giving him head is not, my goal is not to make you come. My goal is to tap into you through your sex organ and allow your whole body to relax and you to feel safe around me. So when you're safe, that means you are fully relaxed. You out of there. Like I said, I have put some men to sleep with the head. And it's not, some people like, nigga better not go sleep on me. I'm like, bitch, let him sleep. That means
that's
he
the best
trusts
compliment
you.
ever.
That means that and trust me, the dick is not going to sleep. It's awake. I promise you, ladies, it is awake. Okay? If he trusts you, it's awake. And guess what? If it start going down, get it back up.
Question. Why
How we get here?
This is the content my audience wants. Thank you. And what I also want to say is, you don't like society. I think we're too shameful of sexuality, both a man's sexuality and especially a woman's sexuality. But like, intimacy requires closeness, and so guys, you don't get to have a conversation like this. You never get anywhere close to it if the woman feels judged. Like, you can't make them feel judged. So my question for you is, in my experience, I could be wrong about this, the information you're talking about right now, the techniques and the safeness and the mindset of pleasing and making a man feel relaxed, did not really get passed down from your generation to the next. Okay, so you agree with that. Why do you think that is?
Because you got to look at the generation before that, right? So I'm in my 50s, right? My mom's generation is in the 70s, and back then it was more or less of the way I was raised is you don't talk about it until the time comes, right?
With the man, or what you mean with the child?
So, like, in other words, my mom is not going to teach me etiquettes about sex. You know, like, for instance, my very first marriage, right? And although my mom clearly knows that I was having sex because I was pregnant, the very first time I called her, oh God, don't be embarrassed, Mom, but I called her crying because this was my first experience. My husband asking me to give him head, and I didn't know what to do. And she just kind of laughed at me. She's like, "Oh, baby, you scared of the one-eyed snake." You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's gonna kill me. And it's like, you don't know. And in my head, I'm going, only nasty hoes do this. I don't feel like my mom is a nasty hoe.
So she's not gonna be able to help me.
She can't help me. And so when I called, and I'll say this delicately, you know, Mama let me know that's okay. It's what married people do. And I'll say it that way. So, but she, you know, wasn't going to tell me that ahead of time. You feel me? She's not going to have this conversation unless I bring it to her. Now, me, I'm in my 50s. My kids are in their 30s. But when I was in my 20s, I started early teaching my son. I have 3 boys. So I started teaching my sons early about the anatomy of a man and a woman. And then once they got to junior high, because I ain't no fool, I started teaching them about sex. I started teaching them about masturbation is normal. I didn't want
shame.
Shame. Yeah, I said it's completely normal, but and I'm not saying I'm okay with you having sex with little girls. I'm not saying I'm okay with you masturbating, but what I'm saying is I don't want to see it. And what I'm saying is don't do it at her house. I'm not saying I want you to do it here, but what I'm saying is I don't want to catch you. Them 30 generation, some of them not too bright.
Do you know how confusing that is? That
do
information
you know
is to a child, to a teen?
No, you not that bright. I'm thinking you gonna be like us. We didn't have to be told sneak into the house when mama not there and then fool around. We didn't have to. That generation, you had to teach them that. Be sneaky. Like, don't get caught. And unfortunately, I kept catching them. You know what I'm saying?
It's a delicate balance. I see what you're saying. Like,
yes.
I want you to be safe, but I also don't want to see it. And I also don't want you to get nobody pregnant. And I also want you to enjoy yourself, but you shouldn't be doing it. But if you're going to do it, yeah, I got you.
And I buy them condoms. I would buy, I said, I don't need to know your business, but if you need more, you done lost them, whatever the case is. I don't need to know you just tell me what color the box is, okay? And and I'm gonna get
good job to you for accepting your son's nature. Good job to you for that.
Well, and my thing is I'm being realistic because I lost my virginity at 14 with my first husband. So I'm not stupid. And I look at it differently. A lot of people disagree with the way that I raised my sons. They disagree that I allowed my sons to have sex in my home. But guess what? I'd rather come in and catch you than somebody daddy come and catch you with their daughter, because guess what?
Yeah,
my son might not be alive.
Yep.
He might get his ass beat or killed behind somebody daddy done walked in and seen you raw dog and his daughter, and she's enjoying it. So I'm not saying it's right, but anyway, I digress. I don't know how we got there, but that's how I started teaching them. Now, what my children are teaching my grandchildren, I don't know. I do have a grandson. He's older. So I've already had the conversation with him. I said, are you having sex with girls? He's like, Mimi. I'm like, Mimi, my ass. Do you need some condoms? Because my son had, got a girl pregnant at 16. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got my grandson. You know what I'm saying? So let's not be naive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And these little boys are going to want to experience that. And then also that's a whole nother, I'm not going there. I'm gonna stop right there.
It's all good. Look, we've been online for 90 minutes, almost 90 minutes at this point. So this is good. This is good, Tina. I think the people like you. I appreciate you. Yeah. The world needs sexy, salacious women who like, seriously, like people look at me crazy when I say this. I'll skip that part. Here's what I would say. I want my daughter to grow up and, obviously be happy, loving, fulfilling, have the relationship and all that she wants. And to me, a lot of women want to have their own man, which I get it, the ego, cool. But more often than not, it makes more sense. I think the women who are doing the best are with
it's an experience of wanting to feel
significant.
Want you.
Significant.
Period.
Significant. The ego wants to be significant. Nothing wrong with
it. It's not an ego. It's a desire. Desire is not ego.
The women who have the best results are the women who are with men who other women want. And they just accept that other women want him. And from time to time, he's going to partake in it. And as long as he's taking care of you.
Now that's where we fight. But I'm listening.
Understood. I say all that to say, I don't believe a woman gets her best outcome she possibly can in her life if she does not learn about the power in her sexuality and using it to her benefit. Like, if you want to secure the heart and the wallet and the last name and the kids and the legacy and all the other things from the man that you want, which you should, your sexuality is probably your most powerful tool. And a lot of these women out here got bad coochie management. So I'm glad that you're here. so you can teach them the things that I don't know, but that I think they need to know. Right. And it's like, wield that power and then go get the best man you can. Don't go out here and you can experiment with a bunch of niggas if you want, but like, that's not optimal. Optimally is you go get the man that you want and then y'all experiment with who y'all want to experiment in y'all's agreement together. To me, that's the best outcome. You don't agree with that? You don't agree with that? It's okay. It don't matter. You're a woman. You ain't
Why she gotta be limited? I can't even say it.
Limited.
Yeah, when I get it, I start stuttering and over my. Y'all can be hoes and get what you need. We should be able to be hoes and get what we need. And then when we find that one person, we have the experiences that we need. We shouldn't just have to hold ourselves in until we get that one person to have that experience with. Because I promise you, I would not have the sexual knowledge that I have today without going through that, as my big sis
Understood.
used to say, hoology 101 experiences.
I'm agreeing with you, and I think it's a double-edged sword. Like it's a two-sided sword, meaning like you got the experience. Every man at some point in his life has tried to turn a hoe into a housewife. Every man, and has failed. And if he ain't failed yet, he gonna fail because he's still in the process. And so,
well, I tried to turn my hoes into husbands.
And failed, probably, right?
And failed.
Okay, so I say that to say, like, we want the woman to have the experience of a hoe, correct, but we want her to have the purity of a woman who hasn't experienced a whole lot yet, right? And you can't get both. You can't get both. You got to choose. So to me, and I also don't like to use the word should, because should is critical and should suggest shame. So I'm not saying a woman should do anything or should not do anything. I'm not saying a man should do anything or should not do anything. Who am I to tell you what you should do? What I'm saying is, to me as a man, it makes the most sense to get Marquise Houston married an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old. What do you call that? I think she was a Jehovah's Witness or something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
So
because that men want to go be hoes and marry virgins. Continue.
He married a virgin, okay, which is very hard. It's hard to find a virgin these days, okay? And I think virgins are overrated. Me personally, I think they're overrated. But I understand why a man would want that, because she's not been sullied or tarnished or whatever.
And she doesn't know her body. And
correct.
She doesn't know what feels good. Correct. That's why after my first husband, that second ugly dude turned me out because he did shit my first husband didn't do. But I thought sex was the way it was supposed to be when I was a virgin with my first husband, because
that's all you
it was my only experience.
Exactly. And so I think, and I'm coming from the man's perspective, from the male perspective, the best thing you could do is get you a virgin and let her go learn from hoes. Hire the sexologists, hire the women who have the experiences to teach her to please you in the way that you want. Because if you try to go the other way around, get you one who's super experienced, you're going to have a hard time. She's going to have so many experiences that you're going to have a hard time measuring up, and you're going to be insecure.
That's fact. That is not facts. That is not facts. Because there are men that have been super out here, and I've been super out here, and they can still have the ability to do things that other men. Do you know that I need to see this clearly. Let me take this out. Do you understand and know that your dick is unique from every other dick that's out here?
That is correct.
No sexual experience is going to be the same. There is no way that you can say that your sex, it doesn't. First of all, we need to get away from the body count and get into the connection.
That's not going to happen.
Well, if you allow yourself, here's the thing. If you allow yourself to get away from the body count, there will be no insecurity, because I don't even ask men about their body count. I don't
because you know why?
I want to know what they can do to me.
Yes.
I don't care about the body count.
I'm agreeing with you, but it's different. Men do care about yours. That's the difference.
But that's what I'm saying. If you let go of that, then you wouldn't have the mindset of, am I the best dick that she ever had? Because I don't worry about if I'm the best pussy they ever had. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm probably not the best pussy they ever had.
It's okay. I'm agreeing with
they
you.
have. But for men, you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the best dick she ever had. You have to be the dick she wants right now that is good to her.
Yes. But yes, I'm totally, I don't even want to say
worrying about the body count.
I'm gonna say and I don't even think body count matters. It's how problematic are you? And typically, if your body count is high, you're typically highly problematic because you've got some unhealed trauma.
Not true.
To me,
Not
that's
true.
what it is.
Not true. Also not true.
Anyway, you saying let's not focus on body count, it's the same way as a man saying, let's not focus on my bank account, baby. It don't matter what I had in the past before I got you. I'm with you now. We finna make some shit happen. That shit sounds silly. It sounds silly.
It don't sound silly. Each journey depends on where a person is. And if that woman is only concerned about your bank account, that's a whole nother problem.
Okay, so there we go. We can agree on that. We can agree on that. If she's only concerned about the bank account, that's a problem. If he's only concerned about your body count, there's a problem. I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
I agree. Now put my glasses back on. Okay.
I'm just saying it's harder to please a woman who's had a lot of experience being pleased. That's all I'm saying.
False.
Yeah, it is. If you've never,
False.
I have a friend. This is an extreme story.
It's harder to please a woman who knows her body. Now, if you were to say that, I would agree with that. Because a woman that knows her body, that's a different.
I have a friend who her cousin married a woman. I was in high school, so this is like 2012. This is like 2008. Her cousin married a woman, or brought a woman overseas from the Philippines or whatever, and or some very poor country. And their first date, he took her to McDonald's, and she was like, "Oh my God, wow!" Translation: she ain't never been nowhere.
Baby, I'm so sorry.
She ain't never been okay.
At least take her to Wendy's. The fuck.
Now, here's the thing. I'm telling you, men like that. Wow, you're showing me something I've never been shown. Men value that. You may not value that. Men value that. And so what I'm saying is, if she's been to Ruth Chris, if she's been to Wendy, it don't matter where the destination, if she's been a lot of places with a lot of different people, it's harder for you to get that wow out of her. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not, because
it is.
No, it's not, because it's you. You are uniquely beautiful.
Yes.
I can go to Ruth Chris with 5 people and still have a different experience each time.
Yes.
Because it's not even about Ruth Chris at this point. I'm not saying, man, I came here with ex-husband number 4. You about to be number 5, but guess what? No, correct. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking this is a good, comfortable environment, and it's still a first-time experience with me for you. So, but again, I'm a rarity.
I'm agreeing with you.
I don't hold people hostage to the past experience that I was in. I'm not gonna say, I can't go over here because me and my ex needs to go over here. No, if the shit's good, I'm going with you.
Agree.
You know,
I feel you. It's
not taking away.
You're talking at a super high level though, because you're saying that I am.
You think that's a high level
for these niggas?
That's normal.
Agreed. Listen, you're saying me as the person who you're talking to right now. I'm uniquely beautiful. I'm valuable. My dick is. I get it. All those things are true. I am someone who loves himself, and I see value in myself. Period. Regardless of the bank account, regardless of the everything. These niggas don't. They went and got all these things so that they can have value, and so now that women will want them.
Oh, 14 tinks. I'm sorry, boo.
So that's so what I'm saying. So I'm from that.
That's why they need to come talk to me about that. I can help you.
Agreed. Now, the other what I'm saying is you've been to Ruth Chris 5 times. When are you most likely to say, wow, the first time or the fifth time?
I mean, the
When you
first
first walk
time
in the
I've
door. When you
gone,
first walk in the door.
the first time, if I've never had the experience, and so I get that.
So
But
that's
if
what
I
I'm
love
saying.
Ruth Chris, now where it's gonna change is if I don't like Ruth Chris, then it's gonna be like, why are we here? Hence, remember that list, and I'm gonna let you go. I promise. Remember the list that was circulating around the internet? Don't go to Cheesecake Factory. Don't go this. Don't go this. You remember that little funky list that they had? I think that's all based on limited experiences because the men were, and maybe this is what you're touching on. Maybe the men have this blueprint that says, let's go out to eat. And a lot of men feel like Cheesecake Factory is in their budget. And maybe, like you said, that woman has gone to Cheesecake Factory out because she go with a girl, she go with a boy. She don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm going to order the chicken dumplings and a side salad every time I go.
Yes.
And I'm going to be happy every time I go. So I think it does depend on the person with the experience, but guess what? It's going to be a brand new experience for me each time because you are you. But also I'm different because for me, the experience going to be different because it's you, not because it's Ruth Chris.
But see, here's the thing. The difference between you and them, I'm assuming your generation, I know your generation didn't come up doing this because y'all had grandmas and grandma said, don't go out with a man. Don't take gifts from a man who you don't expect to do nothing for. Right? These women have trained themselves to go on dates with niggas they don't like to be fed.
And I agree with you. And I'm going to tell you what, when I first meet you, there is 2 places that if you ask me to go, I'm immediately going to cut you off because I'm going to think you don't have a brain.
You going to say no or you just going to cut them off?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
If you say, let me take you out to eat. This our first experience together. And you say, let me take you out to eat. I'm going to say no. The second thing is, kind of goes with what you said earlier a little bit, I think. The second thing is if you say, well, what do you want to do? I'm going to say, I'm not going to say the fuck, but this is what I'm thinking. But what I'm going to say is, I want you to take me to do something that you would want to do with your future wife.
Oh my goodness. That's so romantic.
And I say that because if I'm dating you with a purpose, no, and this is real shit. If I'm dating you with a purpose, I know you're going to feed me at some point. The fuck? I don't want that. I know you're going to give me coffee at some point. I'm really a tea girl. But you're going to take me for that kind of shit. I want you to take me to do something that you want to do with your future wife to see if you're even compatible with that. If you like golfing and you take me to Top Golf and I'm like, well, shit, I'm enjoying this shit too. Then you know, when you tell me, baby, I'm gonna go play golf, I'm gonna understand that there's 18 holes and you're gonna be gone all day, nigga. But if you take me to Top Golf and this is something you want to experience with your wife, and I'm like, oh my God, like it's hot and it's sweaty out here. And oh my God, like, are you going to be golfing all the time? Like, that's a problem. So don't take me to do, take me to do something that's important.
Take me on a trial run. Take me on a trial run.
Yeah.
Take me somewhere and do something that you enjoy.
If a man asks me what I want to do, and you're being indecisive, number one, that's a turnoff because I want you to be decisive about our first date. But if not, the first thing I'm going to tell you is, let's go up here to the park and let's walk. Put your tennis shoes on and all that because I'm an outside girly. I want to go walk with my husband. I'm tired of walking in these parks by myself and seeing couples beautifully holding hands, walking.
It ain't got shit to do with this man. You just tired of being. That's
But that's
hilarious.
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. There is something that I want to do with my future husband.
Yeah.
And if you don't even want to go outside and walk, that leaves me walking by myself. That's something that's important to me. You feel what I'm saying? So I want you to be like, I'm running faster than you, bitch. Come on. You know, and I'll be like, but I can't keep up. And you be like, let's go. And I'll be like, you know,
what if a guy was like, hey, I want to spend some time with you. With my future wife, I plan on sleeping a lot. I like naps. I find naps to be intimate. Let's go take a nap.
Okay, you better find a place where I can nap. You know, they got the movie theaters. They got the bed in it.
Yes.
Let's go. What? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And the sad part is you see how quick you came up with that? You see how quick you came up with that?
You couldn't out.
Just that little thing. I said, you see how quick you came up with that? Where you was like, and I was like, the bed, you like the movie theater. And I was like, you see how excited I got?
Mm-hmm.
I should not be getting excited about that. But I get excited because you want to go eat? That shit boring to me. It ain't even about Cheesecake Factory.
Right. I don't know what's going on with her Wi-Fi or if it's my Wi-Fi, but either way, this was some valuable shit. If y'all don't like, I'm bringing you. Oh wait, she's back.
Oh, am I back? Oh, I think I was moving around too much.
Your shit is still down. Your shit is still down. Okay, so this was valuable. My name is AD the Kingmaker, giving you guys what you need to learn in order to, one, understand your woman better, two, bring back her desire. You just heard it here live and direct. They vote with their vagina. They give their vagina to the man who they desire a whole lot, not the guy who puts a whole lot of effort in. Okay, let me see. And her shit's still fucked up. All right, it's all good. Ah, hell, you back. Look, I'm gonna bring you back one more time.
Hey, look, let me pull
together,
forward. I don't know what's going on. You know what? This shady looking
your
van.
Phone might be overheating. It might be overheating.
It's in the shade. I'm finna move because it was a shady van that pulled up next to me with some black windows. I'm gonna move out the way. Okay, am I here now?
Yeah, you're here. You're here. What were you? I don't want you to crash. Okay. But what were you saying?
I was saying I wasn't getting excited necessarily because it was the bed movie theater thing. I'm excited to see that the man is thinking outside of the easy blueprint of let's go get something to eat. Man says, let's go get something to eat. I unmatch him immediately. Without explanation. Because if I had to explain it to you, see how heavy that is on me right now? That's too heavy. Men, y'all got Chat GPT. Go to Chat GPT. This woman,
you want a man with lots of experience. You want a man with a lot of experience. Like, how do I know that? I know because I've done what you've done.
Because I tell you, when I say to you, when you say, hey, where do you want to go? And I say, hey, I want you to take me to do something you want to do with your wife. You mean there's nothing in your mind that comes to mind that you want to do with your wife? We can't even talk.
Well,
that means we're not on the same page. You don't want a wife. You want a fuck toy. And I'm okay with that. And just say that, though. Just say, I just want to fuck you. And guess what? I might want to just fuck you, too. But have some thought. Be creative. And that's why I'm still single. Because I want a man that is creative. Go outside of dinner. Dinner should be the third or fourth date because now we have things to talk about. I don't want to talk about the past. I want to talk about the exciting new first experience that you gave me. Like you said, hey, you've been to Top Golf before? Yeah, but I ain't been with you. And you go out there and you busting them balls off and shit. I'm like,
better off just telling a nigga no. You better off just lying and saying, no, I ain't never been. You want to take me? You're better off. That's going to get you a better response. Just FYI.
Nah, bro. I want to see how you hitting them balls, man. I want to see it. I might want to hit some balls later. Women I don't know about other women, but I get excited seeing a man in action. He playing basketball, I get excited. He doing some sports, I get excited. He talking about some work, I get excited because he has a fucking brain. He can think.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
outside of the bedroom, I like to have these type of conversations. Like that's exciting. I'm a sapiosexual, so that type of stuff turns me on. Like let's talk, let's have conversations, bro. Like look, I'm antsy right now. My hands is starting because I'm like excited just thinking about having conversations. Let me turn the AC up. It's exciting to me. And if a man can just do that, if he got a good mouthpiece, and I'm not talking
Mhm.
about eating pussy, if he got a good mouthpiece and he got a
Mhm.
brain, oh my God, that is so fucking sexy to me. And it's a
Mhm.
lot of women too. You want to get the pussy? Use your brain. Give the woman an experience that she's never had before. Quit asking women to go to dinner. Quit asking these women what they want to do. Baby, I'm going to come pick you up at 8 o'clock. Put you on some tennis shoes and put you on some shorts because it's hot as hell outside. I know you like to walk. Because in the profile, if they're smart, they're going to tell you what they like. You know what? I love to laugh. Our first date finna be a comedy show. Boom. Like, why is that hard? You're
Can
making
I
it
tell you why that's hard?
harder.
Can I tell you why that's hard?
Go ahead.
I think you're giving. I think you ever heard somebody say you can't ask a fish how to catch it?
Never, but I like it.
Okay. So what that means is literally like a fish can't tell you how to catch it. It can just tell you what it likes, right? The problem, and this is what I like about you. You're very honest, you're very forthcoming, you're very accountable relatively to other women. But the problem with her profile says I like to laugh, so you take her to a comedy show, or you ask her, hey, what do you want to do? And she says, do something with me that you want to do with your wife. You're already starting out with her leading.
That's
versus,
why I said you should take me to do something that you want to do with your wife.
I feel that. However, if
you don't know, then go to her profile.
What I'm saying is that like what in your mind, the perfect guy would listen to what you just said and say, okay, I want to do this with my wife. So if I'm gonna hit Tina, I'm gonna do this. Right. I'm telling you, that's the guy you're comfortable with. I'm telling you, the guy that's gonna turn you on is like, I don't want to hear that shit. This is what we doing. Either you coming or you going. You either coming or you not. Like I'm not doing this because you like it and I know you like it, because now I'm trying to coerce you into liking me. Versus I'm doing something that I genuinely like and I'm inviting you along. And if you like it, cool. And if you don't, cool, don't come because I'm still going to enjoy that's what I'm saying. If I do things for you that I don't want to do, but I know you want to do them, I'm basically trying to get you to like me.
But you might like comedy shows too. If you like comedy shows too, and I like to laugh, then it works. I mean, I'm just saying, use common sense. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is the motive matters. If I'm doing it because I know you want to and I don't, but I want some coochie from you, well, then we're going down the wrong path.
We'll just say you want pussy.
But what if he wants a relationship?
Well, then say you want a relationship.
But you can't just jump out. It maybe with an older woman that would work, but like you
can say I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you first, but my ultimate purpose and goal is a long-term relationship or marriage. It's like I've done all the wrong shit. And so for me, no, for real, I've done all the marriages that I've been in, except for that's because I'm giving out too many secrets. That's why. Oh man, I'm giving out too many secrets. Yeah,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I said that's because I'm giving out too many secrets.
We're gonna end it.
Yes.
If y'all like Tina, drop a comment on the YouTube video. Let me know. We'll bring her back next week. And if y'all don't like her, I'm gonna still bring her back because I had a good time. So this has been another episode of the Man Cave. I'm your host, AD the Kingmaker. If you are a husband, an entrepreneur, engineer who's looking to bring back his wife's desire because it's been gone and you don't know what to do, how to bring it back, go to the 30dayfix.net. Go get that shit. Tina, yeah, your shit. Okay, give them your pitch. Tell them where they can find you because we finna end this. We'll I said if they like you, they drop a comment. We'll bring you back next week.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay. Am I here? No.
What's your commercial? Well, how can I reach you?
I don't have none. Just hit me up on Facebook, under Tina Wolf, or you can hit me up on IG Book with Tina.
Oh Lord.
I don't know what else. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Where can the people reach you?
IG Book with Tina, or Facebook Tina Wolf.
I love it. All right, we're signing off. We're literally at an hour 30 minutes next week. Peace.
Peace.